Hello students, this is your next video on the chapter rational numbers. In the previous video, I have explained you about the equivalent rational number, how to convert the numerator or denominator of the rational numbers positive, and how to find out the equivalent rational numbers, and what is the relationship between the equivalent rational number and how do we cross multiply. तो मैं एक बार फिर से एक्सप्लेन कर देती हूँ. इफ़ टू रैशनल नंबर्स a upon b is equals to c upon d, that means these two rational numbers are equivalent, then the cross multiplication of these rational numbers will be equal. A multiplied by d will be equals to b multiplied by c. Now we have already done question number 1. That was your homework. Question number 2 was supposed to be done in the book, and question number 3 we have already done. Now we have to start from question number 4 or from the exercise 4a. So question number 4 is write each of the following integers as a rational number. Write the numerator and denominator in each case. ठीक है. क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 में क्या करना है आपको, सभी नंबर्स को in the form of rational numbers you have to write and write numerator and denominator in each case. तो फर्स्ट ऑप्शन आपका 5 है, तो 5 upon 1, 5 is the numerator and 1 is the denominator. Now the second option is minus 3. So minus 3 upon 1. Minus 3 is the numerator and 1 is the denominator. Now the next one is 1. So 1 upon 1. 1 is the numerator, 1 is the denominator. Now the fourth option is 0. So it will be 0 upon 1. Now the fifth option is minus 23. So it will be minus 23 upon 1. So this is how we will write these numbers in the form of numerator and denominator, and we have expressed these integers as rational number because they are in the form of p by q, where the value of q is not equals to 0. Now I am going to explain you question number 5. So please pay attention students, because once you understand the concept it is very easy to solve all the questions given in the exercise. आप इसको बहुत ही आसानी से solve कर सकते हैं. So question number 5 says that which of the following are positive rational numbers. So before beginning I just want all of you to recall the definition of the positive rational numbers. So as I told you, positive rational numbers are the rational numbers which are having same sign in the numerator and denominator both. That means either both the numerator or the denominator will be positive, or both the numerator and denominator will be negative. So we have to check for the rational numbers which are having this condition, which are satisfying this condition. So the first option is 3 upon minus 5. The numerator is positive, denominator is negative. That means it's not a rational number. Now the second option is minus 11 upon 15. Numerator is negative, denominator positive. This is also not satisfying the condition of positive rational number. This is also not a positive, this is also not positive rational number. Now the third option says that minus 5 upon minus 8. So as I've told you that positive rational numbers are the rational numbers having same sign in the numerator and denominator both. So it is having negative sign in both numerator and denominator. That means this is a positive rational number. Now come to the fourth option. The fourth option says that 37 upon 53. Both the numerator and denominator are having positive sign. That means the sign is same. That means it is a positive rational number. Now come to the fifth option, that is 0 upon 3. Right. So 0 upon 3 is positive rational number or not? You have to tell me in the comment section. Okay students. 0 upon 3 आप comment section में आंसर करेंगे, बट मैं आपको आंसर बता दे रही हूँ अभी से कि 0 upon 3 is not a positive rational number because 0 is neither positive nor negative है, और आपके जो 0 के बाद 1 से शुरू हो जाते हैं तो 1 is from 1 the positive integers start and from minus 1 the negative integers start. So if you will check the answer also, 0 upon 3 is not given in the answer. Now come to question number 6. आप question number 6 पे आएंगे. 0 upon 3 is not a positive rational number. It is a rational number but not positive. Okay. Now question number 6. Please pay attention students. Which of the following are negative rational numbers? Which of the following are negative rational numbers? So please recall the definition of the negative rational numbers. What are negative rational numbers? Negative rational numbers are the numbers having either numerator positive, that sign will be different. Numerator will be positive, then denominator will be negative. If the denominator is positive, then numerator will be negative. Either one of them will be negative, then only that particular rational number will be a negative rational number. Okay students, so I am going to begin question number 6. So the first option is minus 15 upon minus 4. So is it a negative rational number? Is it satisfying that condition which I have said just now? No. Minus 15 upon minus 4 is a positive rational number because the numerator and denominator are having same sign. Numerator और denominator दोनों का same sign है, तो जो आपका पहला option है, it's not a negative rational number. Now come to the second option. How will we check? The second option is 0. तो 0 मैंने आपको बता दिया, it's neither positive nor negative. That means it's also not a negative rational number. तो यहाँ पे भी आपका no आएगा. Now come to the third point, third option. So the third option is minus 5 upon 7. So minus 5 upon 7 is fulfilling the condition of negative rational numbers because the numerator is negative but the denominator is positive. That means it is a negative rational number. Come to option number 4. So option number 4 says that 4 upon minus 9. 4 upon minus 9 means numerator positive, denominator negative. 1 positive, 1 negative, that means negative rational number. Now come to the option number 5. Option number 5 is minus 6. So minus 6, जब आप इसका कोई डिनोमिनेटर नहीं होता तो बाय डिफॉल्ट आप 1 को कंसिडर करते हैं, तो 1 नेगेटिव 1 पॉजिटिव, दैट मीन्स इट इज़ अ नेगेटिव रैशनल नंबर. नाउ कम टू ऑप्शन नंबर 6. सो ऑप्शन नंबर 6 इज minus 1 upon 2. Numerator is negative, denominator is positive, that means this is a negative rational number. So now we have find out all the negative rational numbers in question number 6. Come to question number 7. Okay students, so please pay attention. In question number 7, what we have to do? Find 4 rational numbers equivalent to each of the following. Every question which I am solving in the video is your classwork. So we have to find out the 4 equivalent rational numbers. आप लोगों ने इसको क्लास 4 में भी पढ़ा है. How do we find out the equivalent rational numbers? 6 upon 11. तो सबसे पहले आप 1 से तो ये ऑलरेडी मल्टीप्लाइड है, you will get the same answer. So instead of multiplying it by 1, to find out the next equivalent rational number, आप इसको 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, तो it will be 12 upon 22. Now to find out the next rational number, next equivalent rational number, you are going to multiply it by 3. Now for the next one, you are going to multiply it by 4. For the next one, you are going to multiply it by 5. Right students? So this is how you are going to proceed. So 6 2s are 12, so 12 upon 22, then 18 upon 33, 24 upon 44, then 30 upon 11 5s are 55, 30 upon 55, right? So these are the next 4 equivalent rational numbers of 6 upon 11. Now come to the second option. This is how you are going to proceed in every option. This is the method. If you understand the method, you can do it by your own also. So minus 3 upon 8. So firstly, you are going to multiply the numerator and denominator by the same number. I have already told you about the properties of rational number, and in that I have explained you that if you are multiplying a rational number, the numerator and denominator by the same number, then the value of rational number does not get affected. उसकी वैल्यू पे इफेक्ट नहीं पड़ता. So we are multiplying the numerator and denominator by the same number. So this is how we have to proceed. So it will be minus 12 upon 32, then again by 5 we have to do. So it will be minus 15 upon 40, right? So these will be the next 4 equivalent rational numbers for the option number 2, that is minus 3 upon 8. Firstly you are going to multiply it by 2, then 3, then 4, then 5. अगर next 5 equivalent rational numbers पूछे होते तो हमें से आगे proceed करना होता है, then we would have multiplied it by 6 also. फिर then 7, then 8, then 9, and this is how you will find the next rational numbers. next equivalent rational numbers. Now I am going to solve the third option. So please pay attention. So the third option is 7 upon minus 15. So first we are going to multiply it by 2. So it will be 14 upon minus 30. Now you are going to multiply it by 3. So it will be 21 upon minus 45. Then you are going to multiply it by 4. It will be 28 upon minus 60. Okay, now you have to multiply it by 5. So 7 5s are and 15 5s are. So 7 5s are 35, 15 5s are minus 75 because it is minus 15. So the next four equivalent rational numbers are 14 upon minus 30, 21 upon minus 45, 28 upon minus 60, 35 upon minus 75. Okay students, now I am going to solve the next option of question number 7. And that option is option number 4. So option number 4 is 8. तो जब मैंने आपको बताया है कि अगर खाली न्यूमरेटर दिया है, डिनोमिनेटर में कुछ नहीं दिया, तो बाय डिफॉल्ट वी आर गोइंग टू कंसिडर इट एज 1. सो इट विल बी 16 upon 2, then 24 upon 3, then 32 upon 4, then it will be 40 upon 5. So these will be the next four equivalent rational numbers after 8. Now the last option is left, that is fifth option of this question number 7. So the fifth option is 1. So by default the denominator will also be 1. So 1 upon 1 is the denominator, right? Now we have to multiply firstly by 2. So it will be 2 upon 2, then it will be 3 upon 3, then 4 upon 4, then 5 upon 5. So these will be the next four equivalent rational numbers. Now come to question number 8, which write each of the following as rational number with positive denominator. I have already explained you how to convert the rational numbers in positive or negative, how to convert the numerators positive or negative, how to convert the denominators positive or negative. So in this question what we have to do, we have to convert the denominator positive. हमें denominator को positive करना है. So the first option is 12 upon minus 17. तो अब minus 17 को अगर आप positive करना चाहते हैं, then what you have to do? It is very simple. You are going to multiply it by minus 1 and this minus and minus going to be, this minus and minus is going to be cancelled and it will become positive. So as I told you, whenever you are changing the, whenever you are multiplying, you have to multiply by both, by numerator also and by denominator also. आपको numerator denominator दोनों को same integer से multiply करना होता है. So as you all can see that now this minus and minus is going to be cancelled and it will be minus 12 upon 17. Here the denominator is now positive. Now the second option is 1 upon minus 2. Again we have to multiply both the numerator and denominator by minus 1 in order to change the denominator into positive number. So it will be minus 1 upon 2. Now the third option is minus 8 upon minus 19. What we have to do? We have to convert the denominator positive. So to convert it positive, we have to multiply by minus 1. So minus minus is going to become plus. Here also it will be plus. So the answer will be 8 upon 19. Now come to the fourth option. So the fourth option is 11 upon minus 6. So multiply it by minus 1 in the numerator and denominator both. So it will be minus 11 upon 6. Right students? Now I am going to explain you question number 9. So please pay attention students. All the questions you are supposed to do in your maths classwork copy, and tomorrow is Sunday, that is why I am giving you more questions in the classwork. So express 5 upon 8 as a rational number with numerator 15, first option, and the second option numerator minus 10. तो आपको 5 upon 8 को पहले क्या करना है? First option is numerator 15 and the second option is numerator minus 10। तो जब हम फर्स्ट ऑप्शन की बात करेंगे तो 5/8, ठीक है, अब हमें क्या दिया है, न्यूमरेटर 15 दिया है, is equals to 15 upon, we don't know what is the denominator, so we are going to write it as x. So these fractions will be equivalent, right? So when the fractions are equivalent, the cross multiplication is also equivalent. Now how will you find out the value of x? This 5 is in multiplication. When it will go on the right hand side, it will be in division. So the value of x will be 24. That means यहाँ पे क्या आएगा, it will be 15/24, right? This was from the method of equivalent fractions and by the cross multiplication. This you can do directly also. 5 में आप ऐसा कौन सा नंबर मल्टीप्लाई करें जिससे कि वो 15 हो जाए, तो we all know that 5 3s are 15 and what do we do, the numerator and denominators are multiplied by the same numbers. तो 5 3s are 15 होगा तो 8 3s क्या होगा, 8 3s are 24. तो आप इसको ऐसे भी कर सकते हैं and you can do the cross multiplication also. Now come to the second option. So the second option is that we have to convert it into a numerator -10, right? And we don't know what is the value of x. तो आप 5 में ऐसा कौन सा नंबर मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे कि जिससे वो -10 हो जाए, तो इट इज़ वेरी क्लियर, इफ़ यू आर गोइंग टू मल्टीप्लाई 5 by -2 तो आपका -10 आ जाएगा. तो सेम यू हैव टू डू विद द डिनोमिनेटर. तो हम लोगों को 8 को -2 से मल्टीप्लाई करना होगा, बट आई एम डूइंग दैट क्रॉस मल्टीप्लिकेशन मेथड. नाउ द वैल्यू ऑफ x विल बी 5 1s are 5 2s are, so it will be -16. तो जब आप 8 में -2 मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो द आंसर विल बी -16. So this is how you have to do. Okay students. Now come to question number 10. Question number 10 says that express 4/7 as a rational number with denominator 21 and second option denominator -35. इन क्वेश्चंस को आपको बहुत ध्यान से समझना है, then only you will be able to proceed for the next questions because I am going to give some homework also from these questions. तो आपका जो 10th ऑप्शन है इसमें आपको 4/7 दिया है और आपको डिनोमिनेटर पहले किस में चेंज करना है, फर्स्टली यू हैव टू चेंज इट टू 21, देन यू हैव टू चेंज इट टू -35. तो एज पर द इक्विवेलेंट फ्रैक्शंस इट विल बी 4/7 इज इक्वल्स टू x/21. तो 7 में आप ऐसा क्या मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे जिससे कि वो 21 हो जाए, दैट मीन्स वी हैव मल्टीप्लाइड इट बाय 3. तो सेम गोज विद द न्यूमरेटर, 4 3s are 12. सो द वैल्यू ऑफ x इज 12. आप ऐसे डायरेक्टली भी कर सकते हैं और ईदर यू कैन डू लाइक दिस, 4 multiplied by 21 is equals to 7 multiplied by x, then 4 multiplied by 21/7, 7 1s are 7 3s are is equals to x. So the value of x is 12. By this method also you are getting the same answer. Now come to option number 2. That means we have to change the denominator to -35. 4/7 is equals to -35/x. तो 7 में आपने ऐसा क्या मल्टीप्लाई किया जिससे कि वो -35 हो गया. तो 7 में आप जब आप -5 से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तब वो आपका -35 हो जाएगा. एंड द सेम इज गोइंग टू बी हैपन विद द न्यूमरेटर. तो x की वैल्यू क्या होगी, -20, हेयर इट विल बी -35. बट आई एम डूइंग इट बाय द क्रॉस मल्टीप्लिकेशन मेथड ऑल्सो. 4 × -35 इज इक्वल्स टू 7 मल्टीप्लाइड बाय x, देन 4 मल्टीप्लाइड बाय -35/7 is equals to x. 7 1s are 7 5s are. 4 × -5 is equals to -20. So the value of x is -20. Right students? So I have explained you both the methods. By these two methods you can do the next questions. Question number 11, question number 12, question number 13, question number 14. Right? Question number 14 तक आप करेंगे, 15 से मैं आपको दोबारा एक्सप्लेन करूँगी. तो 11, 12, 13, 14 these 4 questions are your homework. Rest of the work taught in the video or explained in the video is your classwork. So do those questions in your maths classwork copy. Thank you students. I hope all of you have understood. Please like, share and subscribe the channel.
Subscribe the channel and press the bell icon.